The story of my cockatiel flying away. So here I am, this is me. I am in the garden picking grapes because I was going to make wine. So I'm in the garden picking grapes. I get bunches of grapes and I am squashing the grapes. Squish, squish the grapes. Here is the back door. I've left the back door open. There we go, back door is open. Here is the kitchen door. Here is the living room. And here is the bird. Little hare. Evil little bird. It's not a bad drawing of the evil little thing. Here is the kitchen door. So it's sitting here on the floor. I'm in the kitchen. Here's the kitchen door. Over here is the back door. Here's the bird. And now, what happens? The phone, the evil, shitty phone rings. Bling, 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 bling. And that startles the bird. He's startled. And what does the bird do? Well, it flies. Whoosh. Here I am. Here's the back of my head. And here's the bird flying past my head. Whoosh, whoosh. Here I am. There's my back of my head. And here's the door. What did I do? I hear the phone ring. I hear him chirping loud. I hear his wings flutter. Shit. So here I am. I'm here. The door is where I am now. So I rush. Try and close the door, but he's over my head, and then he's out the door. So he's out the door. Vroom, out the door. I run out the door after him, and here is a wall. This wall here. Well, here's a wall, and here's the fence. This is the fence here, and this is the wall. I jump up onto this wall. Like that, grab on, and then I'm on the wall. Whee! Up there we are. So we're now on the wall. Alright, here I am on the wall. And in the distance, yep, is the bird. Whee! So I shout out to him. I call his name. And what happens? Does he come to me? You bastard, come here. Come here now. What does he do? Here's the houses. Here's the roof of the houses, see? Vroom. Over the roof of the houses. What do? Time to run. So I jump off the wall, run through the back door, run through the kitchen door, into the living room, and then I go out the front door. Vroom. And then here are the streets over here. Here's a street. I run down that street. Here's another street. I run down that street. I'm running up and down and I feel fucked. I go back home to the house through the front door, grab a bottle of water, and out again. Vroom, bloom, 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 everywhere. Running, and I'm fucked. I am completely fucked. I jump up a wall. I come back home again. Come through the front door, jump up on that wall again, and then jump up onto the roof of my house. Well, here is like the kitchen area. So it's at this level. We'll say about 10 feet high, this level, the one I jumped up to. And then the main house is like this high, 20 feet high, or however high, maybe more than 20 feet. But it's a big enough to get on, the kitchen part of it. So I got on that. Well, then I got off it. So I got on it, and then I got off it, and then back out the front door. And then I run down the street, so I'm out here, and then I hear chirping, or I hear screaming. He makes this noise like a siren. Makes a noise like a siren. So, I have a crossroads here. Here I am. So, here's a house, here's a road. There's this road down here, or there's this road down here that loops round to this road here. Where do I go? down there, go down here, then I go down over there. And what is over there? A brick wall. I jump up onto that brick wall. This brick wall here. Here I am. Barely pull myself up. And then I pull myself up and it scratches my arm. My right arm. Nice scratches all over it. That arm I think got scratched too. Plus I punched the telephone pole or whatever, there's a light pole. Punched it, bing, and that cut open my hand as well. This was probably 3 months ago, 4 months ago this happened. By the way, this is just recounting memories. I stood on top of that wall, looked around, listened, couldn't hear shit. So I go back to the crossroads. And go on, where's the crossroads? Damn it, fuck you then. I thought I was going to be able to go back, but no. We're at the crossroads, you know what they look like. Crossroads, see, down there? So let's go down here. I hear the noise. So I'm walking around the crossroads, Well, actually it's just walking down there because it's a straight road. So I walk down that road, and I hear it. So here's a tree. Here I am. I'm walking down down this way. I hear it. It's behind me. So it's in that tree. I'm looking, but I can't see it. I grab a bin from someone's house, wheel it out. Here's the bin. There's me. Stood on top of the bin. Here's the tree. I can't get up to this tree. The branches are too thin. I can't really... It's not a climbable-ish tree. Even if I got out, these branches are so thin, I'd be stuck out there. And if the bird flew away, I'm stuck on a tree. And there's a car underneath. I suppose I could jump on that car and break it. But here I am. I'm sat here on this bin for about half an hour. Some woman comes up. You okay? My bird. I don't know if it's in this tree. It might be. And she points him out to me. So here's the branch. Here's the bird. Evil bird here. Taunting me. Here I am. Looking up at the bird. Here's the woman with me. So this woman, she was friendly enough. I think she was going to a job interview and I made her late. Wheeling her little child along. Where was it? She's either wheeling it or holding its hand. And she's sitting there trying to help me. She's phoning up like the fire department. There's also a guy in a car. Yeah, he was parked under the tree. I think I was speaking to him before. Call the fire brigade. Call the fire brigade. Then these two start talking. No, it's not an emergency. You can't call the fire brigade, woman says. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. And eventually, she gives me a number for the RSPA or some shit like that. Then she leaves. I'm late. Gotta go. Oh well. What's next? Well, I'm just sat there. Stood there. Here I am. Stood here. Duh. In a t-shirt, by the way. And this was in... I don't know. November or something. The cold time. I didn't really notice the cold. It wasn't really that cold. It's gotten colder. Although it's not really as cold anymore. But it was colder then. So I'm just sat there looking at a tree. Eventually this guy in the car, I asked him if he'd go to my house. It was down this way. He said yes. He was waiting for his wife. His wife did show up. I said, oh, he's gone to my house. Oh, really? She's carrying her bags of shopping. Out she goes. Wanders off somewhere. So I probably destroyed two persons' realities. Cost someone a job and cost someone a wife. But anyway, the guy comes back carrying the cage. Here he is. Carrying my cage. And my mum is following behind. Following him. And eventually they come up to me. I'm thinking the cage of the bird will help him. I gave my mum the number of the place. Here I am, shaking the cage at him. Get in the cage, you bastard! Get in the cage! And he's just sitting there looking at me. Sitting in the tree, looking at me. There was an old guy's house nearby. My mum went into that old guy's house, called that number. I think they didn't answer or something. They just were useless bastards, no help at all. So she exits. I told her to go ring my dad, tell him to bring a ladder. So she goes and does that. So my dad's on his way bringing a ladder, and I'm sat by the tree. I get all these sorts of people coming up. One guy said, "It's just going to fly away, chuck water on it." Another guy said, "Good luck, I have cockatiels myself, good luck to you." And, "Oh, it's a bad situation, all this shit, some little girls coming up to me. What are you looking at? What's going on?" "Oh, there." I point to the bird. "Yes, I see it, there, bird. Look at the bird in the tree." And someone else said I've got to climb it. I was sitting there shaking the cage. Another guy said I should just put the cage down. So that's what I did. I put the cage down. And little boy comes up. I'm talking to little boy. And then a cat walks by. Meow. And what does the bird do? Ah! It shits itself. You can tell. I could tell by the way it looked. It shit itself. I was scared. Little cat can walk by. Do. And what does the bird do? Flies off. Oh, there it goes. Here's the bird. And then boom. Here is the houses. So here is the houses. I was sitting there watching it. I was hoping it was going to crash into this house, and then I'd go and grab it. But what did it do? It cleared it. Ooh, went over. And then I run. So here I am. Here I was at the tree. And then I run. Around the back. Run around the back. Couldn't find it. So what did I do? I went home and got my phone. I think I called my dad and said, "Bob, my bird flew away." So, talking to him on the phone. And I said, "I'm just going to go back and get the cage." So I walked back to the cage. And there he is. Where is he doing? What's happening to him? So here I am. Here is the cage. Stacked on some bushes. Here's that tree he was in. And over here, well, this is like a road. That's the road. And then this is the main road here. This part's the main road with all the shops and buses and whatever. And where's this bird come from? He's coming down the main road. Being chased by crows. So the crows are chasing him. He's got his feathers ruffled a bit. He's shitting himself. The crows are after him. People here, women and things, trying to grab him. And they didn't. He's crashing into the road. And then, go into that perspective again. The same houses I didn't want him to clear before. Or different houses. They're all connected together. So here's the houses. Here's the bird. Okay, so that's that house. So I'm here on this side of the road. Here's the houses. Here's the road. There's two roads actually, separated by this little middle part, middle island. So it's like that. Up to there, say. So this part's one road here. This is one road. Actually, it's the pavement there. Anyway, he comes flying down. Will he clear it? Nope. Goes there and crashes down. And me, vroom, I run across the road. It's good a car didn't come, because it would have smashed into me. Because I weren't looking, I was just focused on that bird. Little bastard. So I've cornered him. Here he is, looking all in shock. Little bastard. Here I am, slowly creeping up on him, arms ready. Arms ready. If he's gonna fly, I'm gonna smash him down or grab him or anything. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. And I got him. Grabbed hold of it. He's mine again. Little bastard. I walked back across the road. Some women there. One of them said to me, "Oh, you must be shaken up. This thing here, this creature. Here's my cage." So I've got him in one hand. There is no bottom to this cage. The bottom used to be there, but that got chucked. So it's just a cage now. No opening. So I couldn't put him in the cage. So I grabbed that cage, and in my other hand is the bird. "No, you're not going anywhere. You're mine now." And I walk home with the cage in one hand, the bird in the other hand. Close all the doors. Chuck it back in the cage. There you go. You're no longer free anymore. You're back into your cage. Back in there. And that's the end of my adventure. Then I smashed my mum's phone. That phone with that shitty fucking ringtone. Piece of fucking garbage. I took a chip out first, and I just smashed the thing. Although it is pretty solid. The thing is, it's a bit of plastic with a rubber keypad and the little stupid screen. So I chucked it on the floor. The rubber popped out. So it didn't smash. I would have liked to have smashed it into little pieces, but I would have made a mess. The place was already a mess anyway. Me running through the house after him messed the place up. And that's about it. About the story, and not much else. It was a fun day. I enjoyed it.